Now we are going to do the different kinds of polygons. Polygon is a many-sided figure. Poly means many, okay, and it's pronounced as polygon. It's not gone, okay. It's not polygon. It's polygon. It's a the vowel o is not pronounced, okay. Polygons they are called. So these are different types of polygons, and now we are going to do the pentagon. We already know how to do the hexagon. We have done the hexagon for the first set, if you recall. Now let's start with the pentagon. Pentagon is a five-sided figure. Penta means five, okay. So pentagon is five-sided figure. Now the angle at the center, you have a circle, and you have this pentagon, five-sided figure. The angle at the center is always 360 degrees. So since you are going to have five sides, this angle is also going to be divided into five parts, okay. And if you divide 360 by 5, this angle is going to be 360, right? The entire, if you go around all around, it is going to be 360. You divide it by 5, you get 72 degrees. So that's how we are going to work on. And the circle is going to be a 10 centimeter radius circle, okay, or 5 centimeter, 10 centimeter diameter circle. Your radius is going to be 5 centimeters as we did before. So first we will always construct our circle. Let's construct the circle with radius 5 centimeters first, and then we will begin. Okay. So for all these polygons, first we will mark a circle. Now be very careful, okay. Be very particular about getting a perfect figure. I'm making it a little dark so you can see it. Use a nice dark pencil. So with one stroke you will draw very light figures, because you just need direction to where to cut it. I'm making a little dark so you can see it. Now you can see the center here. This is your center, okay. Now from the center I'm just going to mark one line, one radius, okay. This is my 5 centimeters. Now what I need to do is I need to divide this into 72 degrees, okay. How am I going to do that? So this is my, this point will go on the center, and this line will go along the line that I drew. And now I need to mark 72 degrees. That will give me the direction of the pentagon, okay. 72. So it's 70, 71, 72. Okay, so this is going to be my first part of the 5 parts. Now what I do is I'm going to mark this. I'm going to figure out how much this is. Okay, so with the compass I'm going to measure this out. Okay, I measured it out, and I'm going to mark this all around, so I will get the same parts all over. And you can see I've got 5 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, be very particular that you put it in the correct place. You don't get it exact, erase it and go again. See, I have not got it exact. Okay, let me do it again. I'll mark 72 degrees again. I was slightly messed up. You see? Don't give up, okay? You will get it. So I get all my 5 parts. Now what I do is I just join them up. And I'll get a perfect pentagon. One, two, three, four, five. So you get your 5-sided figure. It's called a pentagon. Okay, all the sides will be equal. We want regular figures. Okay, so this is how you will construct your pentagon. Now let's come to hexagon. Hexagon is very simple. We have done that before. What happens is because all those sides become equal, all the sides are equal to the radius. So that is why it is so easy for us to construct a hexagon. All the sides are equal to the radius. So let's draw the circle first. Because your 360 degrees gets divided into 6 parts, so each angle becomes 60 degrees. 60 degrees, so all the angles are 60, so you get an equilateral triangle. Okay, can you see the circle? Okay, now let me start from one point, exactly on the circle. Mark. And I'll get my 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all the 6 parts will be exactly equal. And now we will just join them up. Keep your pencil erect always. And you look from top. So you avoid any kind of parallax errors. And that's your perfect hexagon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided figure. It's called a hexagon. Okay, hexagon. You will not talk to the children about the sides. You just show it to them and say, this is called a hexagon. They don't count the sides. Okay? Just sensorially they look at it and we give the names. Okay? Now let's come to the septagon. The septagon or the heptagon. It has got 7 sides. So let's again work this out. We have 360 degrees. Let's divide it into 7 parts. We get a 51.5 degrees. Okay. So again, let's draw the circle with radius 5 centimeters. This circle will remain the same. We are going to construct all these in the radius 5 centimeter circle. Okay, I have my circle. Can you see it? I'm trying to make it a little dark. Let's draw the first baseline. So we'll draw one radius. And now we are going to divide 360 into 7 parts. So each angle is 51.5 degrees. Let's mark 51.5 degrees. So that will give us the length of the arc. The more perfect you are, the better and the lesser chances of you making mistakes. So this is 50 degrees. 51 and 52. Between 51 and 52 is 51.5. I'm going to mark it there. So now that will give me the length of the arc. Measure it with your compass. Okay, so this is where it is. So I'm going to mark it all around. I got 2 parts. 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is my 7th part. Let me check. Perfect. Okay, so these are my 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's join them up and we get a heptagon. Now you will have to decide whether you're going to call it a heptagon or a septagon. I prefer a septa because it matches with the word 7, the same syllable, it starts with s. So I prefer to call it septagon, but stick to one name, whatever you choose, okay, in your house of children. Now children are extremely sensitive, so you need to be perfect in your drawings because they are only going to figure out the names sensorially. They are not going to use their intelligence to figure out, because we cannot really figure out how many sides the polygon has unless we count it, so but it's not like that with the children. So we have to be very, very careful with our working and make sure that sensorially it looks perfect to the children. And we have your 7-sided figure. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is my septic. Now let's do the octagon. Again, we'll need to draw the circle of radius 5 centimeters. I have changed this because we did that arc. So, okay, let's draw the circle with radius 5 centimeters. I prefer not to go over it, because then you get this double line and you miss out on the accuracy. Yeah, so make a nice single circle. Okay? Now let's join this one radius. I'll take another pencil. Okay. Now octagon means 8-sided figure. Octa is 8. Octopus, if you can recall it. Octa is 8. So 360 now will be divided into 8 parts. So each angle is going to be 45 degrees. Each of the internal angle is going to be 45 degrees. So let's do that. Pencil mark here. Some pencil mark here. Okay. Let's put it exactly on the dot and exactly on this line. And then let's mark 45 degrees. Starting from here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. And now we'll have to measure this arc that is formed with the 45 degrees. Okay, I measured it. Now I'm going to go all around. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. Okay, let's join them and we'll get a perfect octagon. Place your pencil on the dot and here, and bring the ruler and let it touch it, and then you draw the line. On the dot, join. On the dot, on here. Okay. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so cut off these parts and you will get a perfect octagon. Now let's come to the nonagon. So now you know how to do it. You just have to divide the circle into. Again, we have to make sure, keep checking your radius of your compass, because we had changed it, remember? We had changed it for marking the arcs. So be careful, keep checking all this. Now we mark our arm, and now we have to divide it into 9 parts. 360 divided by 9 is 40 degrees. So we'll have to mark 40 degrees and figure out how much is the length of the arc with the 40 degrees. Okay. Let's measure it. Place this exactly on the circle. Measure this arc. Measure this okay, now I'm going to mark it all around. How many parts do we need? 9. It's a nonagon. As you can see, it becomes flatter and flatter and becomes more close to a circle. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 parts. And we join all the sides and we'll get a nonagon. Okay, just join these and you get your nonagon. I will not waste your time. Now let's do this. Again, decagon. Decagon again has 10 sides. Deca is for 10. We make a circle of radius 5 centimeters. You see here when I went over, did you see how it changed? So this is where your accuracy will be questioned. Okay, you can so you should have only one single line. Better not to go over it. Okay, better not to. This is my center. This is my center. Yes. Mark the center before we start. Okay, it's better to mark the center before we start drawing the circle. Let's draw the arm. Now we have to make 360 degrees. Now will get divided into 10 parts. So each angle will be 36 degrees. So let's mark 36 degrees. 30, 35, 36. Now I will need to measure this arc. Oh. Now as you see, as the number of sides increases, the circle gets covered more and more and more. So what happens if you have a 100-sided figure? What happens? All of it will get covered. Very, very little parts will be left. So basically A circle is made up of lots and lots and lots of triangles, isn't it? We call a triangle a constructor. I think that's it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you will look at these sides here now, you have less and less to chop off from the circle. You see the portion that's going off is less and less. Okay, so then let me finish this for you. Not very happy with the point. Make sure that you have single, very fine point for your pencil. Use another pencil. Don't hesitate to discard and start again. Okay, aim for perfection, because your cards are going to be there for a long time, and the children are extremely sensitive to any kind of differences. And there you are, you get your 10-sided figure, decagon. Okay, so cut off all these parts and I stop them. Okay, so you get your 10-sided figure, chop, and you get your 10-sided figure and stick it neatly right in the center of the card. So that's your polygons. You've covered all the, starting from the pentagon all the way we've covered till the decagon. Okay, all these will go in your one envelope. Nema?